Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's good to be here. Um, so, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but when I've started on this new world project, I'm really focusing a lot on light in it and the separation of light and shadow. So, I'm trying to have very delineated, almost sculpted light in it. And I want to try a few ideas I had that I don't know if they work or not. I'm not sure that Blender even supports what I want to do, so we may have to fake it. And on the way, we'll build a scene. But let's see how it goes. I want to make a agricultural farming area essentially. Excuse me. So, all right, let's do it. I'm gonna start. I think. Yeah, we'll use the cube even. Fine. We're gonna use the base cube, and let's see, S50, and then SY3. So we should have, yep, 100 by 300 by 100 space. Okay, and then two, got to build a space first so I can put some lighting somewhere. Let's add that, and then that, and Alt S X, yes, to like, yeah, that. That seems like an interesting looking shape. Oh, I like it. Cool. Let's go ahead and save. App, new, 240909 live stream farm. Sure. It's a little more than that, but you know, it's just a file name. Now, I kind of want to cut straight across. Yeah, so let's take this, and this, and P section. Okay. And actually, before we do that, let's come out, Q. Well, no, it's, well, A, Shift N, recalculate to inside. We'll do the other stuff later. P section. So we now have an M, new collection. We have our ceiling and our body. Now our ceiling, we want to edit, and I want to add 10, sure, and then 3, those, or maybe we just do it this way. Hi and bye from Florida. Good to see you. Let's take those, bevel that out. Yeah, let's do it this way. Cool, and then we're just gonna delete these faces. It's gonna give us this hatched look here. Now, let's take it and Q, solidify, and let's be consistent, just so we know. 6 seems like a good distance. Now let's apply it. And just so I can get an idea what it's going to be, let's come in, select everything. Sure. Shift Q, utility, plate insets. Give it that. Kind of raising it up. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like it. We could try just to see what happened if we cut it one more. Get smaller shapes, but 5. Yeah, that seems neat. Okay, let's do that. Now, lights, Shift A, light, sunlight. I want to make it really bright so we can see it right now. 10, and to make our world really dark. And if we come inside, we have these strips. And where's our sun? Our X, and we can, no, the sun. Our X, we can do that. Our Y, stretched across. Something like that. Okay. I like it. Now what I wanted to do was diffuse it. Because if we set our sun back down to like 1, just use, we got light and then dark. And I wanted to create some human-made diffusers so that we could maybe brighten up this whole floor using the sunlight. And my first idea was mirrors. So if we were to say here, create a, I'm just gonna do this for testing, a plane, RX90, yeah, GZ, and then we were to give it material, a new 100% metallic, just for this roughness. And can we bend it? RX. I want to see. Mirroring. Like what I'd like it to do, ideally, obviously, is bounce light outside of our space. I can't see if it's doing it too much. Maybe if we increase our light a little bit, can we see it more? I can't tell if it is. It's hard to see. And this is what I mean. I don't know if it'll even work, but I'd like to try it, see if we can. Sun, let's go back to 1. And it is brightening it up a little bit, but not a lot. You can see it a little bit there. I don't think it's going to work. So that was my first idea. My second idea was, could we do it with like a glass shader of some kind? Hey, Zote. So what if we, instead of doing it that way, looks like, see where we're at. We create something like this, and solidify it maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, no worries. Life happens. I didn't do that many last week because I was an extra on set Wednesday and Friday, so there was only 2 last week anyway. So now we have that, and if we were to take this here, change its material from being, well, we just got transmission weight of 100. Yeah. So that's doing that, but I'm not sure it's adding to us. Is it giving us more light passed out to the side? I can't see. Is it diffusing it out more? So with it, no. Eh. I'm going to take this real quick, and is it here? I never remember where it is. Here. Visibility. No. No. Viewport display. There we go. Display as bounds. Oh, we're still seeing it in the render though. There's no way to like, right? No. Undo that. Ceiling. Is there a subcomponent? No. Oh, because that's only for what you call it. Wireframe mode. Yeah, here. Damn it. There's no way to do it. Okay, fine. Have to jump back and forth a lot. I want if I get rid of it, I can't see the shade, so it's like Does that widen it out a little bit? Little bit. That's actually better than I thought it would be. Shading. Let's see. Can we change the IOR at 1? It's very nothing. I just want to get it so that it spreads it out wider if we can. Trying to like make like a magnifying glass basically, but I don't know that there's a good way to do that. And what I'm wondering is, can we like basically cheat it? So if we said back here, 30 by 5. Okay. What if we light area and we make it rectangular, x of 30, y of 5. That's bigger than that, huh? What's this one? Oh, I see. That was a scale. 60 by 10. That was double. 60 by 10. Cool. I'm bring it right underneath it. Now, we're going to increase the power on this to like 50 or more. And it kind of feels, yeah, like it's giving us to almost back up to the brightness. So that, yeah, that's widening out our That's not bad. We could do that. I think that might be a good way to do this. See, I'm just trying to, if this was a farming area, I'm trying to increase the area that gets hit by light because the light never changes in this world. So where there's light, things can grow, and there's not, it can't. But that feels pretty good. Kind of like that. That might work for us. Now, we could take those two things and SX. Let's see, does that give it to us? All the way across, something like that. That does feel like that gives us more light, which is, what we want. So, gets a little weird if we allow it to be, like, what does it do over here? It's still kind of okay. Yeah, that feels like it works. Just feels like it's not 100% on the space, but it doesn't feel like, yeah, I think that feels all right to us. Cool. All right, so that's going to be, I think, our plan for the basis of this then. We can do that to build our farm area. Okay. Ceiling, I'm just going to make unselectable. There we go. And that stuff, I'm going to new collection diffusers. Okay. And I'm going to take this area and assign to this plane as a parent. Okay. So now to move it around. Now we want to make some other stuff here. We can just keep building this object for right now, though. That'd be fine. Let's open up a different a Blender. I'm gonna go grab one of my other platforms instead of using the metal one all the time that we've been using for the last 2 months with the last world. Because I think we actually want some, ironically, some wood in this metal world instead of some metal in that grass world. In the meantime, let's see, grab this thing. Yeah. Tab 350p section. Okay. And that's going to be structure. And we're going to take it and tab inset and X delete face. Okay. Yes. And then GZ down slightly. There's my Blender. Open. Platform generator. I don't even know if this will look good, but I just want to try it. This whole thing's kind of an experiment that way. I like this kind of crazy one here. It's just going to feel kind of random, which I think is what we want, versus very tightly controlled, like that wooden one here. Yeah, this crazy one's what we want. Come over here, collection, and this thing, we're going to new collection to room. There. All right, this bad boy here, 7G, get it out of there. This we're just gonna delete. Okay. Structure, link, copy modifiers, and then delete this bad boy. And did I get structure? Thought I did. Oh, not plain. Fine. Copy modifiers, and then plain, remove them from here. Put on the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Now to this one here. Terrain is room. Okay. And we're gonna have to obviously get rid of some stuff. First off, we don't want any of this detail on top. Get rid of that utterly. We don't have a platform. We're good with that. I mean, or we do a little bit, but that's fine. That's more than enough for what I wanted. Supports are good. Sure. Base. Pillars. Pillars section distance 10 meters, right? Maybe even more than that. 20. Oh, sorry. Distance 10. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Suppose we see what we got this whole thing to be. Section length. Oh, I see that's that. We can add more. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yep, that's fine. We want them misaligned anyway. Yep, that looks good. Complete support lengths. Sure. Braces. Yeah, we definitely want braces. Misaligned braces can even be a little bit more. No railings. We're good there. No ladders. Hanging ropes. We do have some. Kind of good with that. I feel pretty good about that in general. Okay, let's save. And then this object and link, control link, or control parent rather, object. So all that stuff now goes to our diffuser shape, which gives us that. Cool. Now, let's back up. That's gonna be a pain in my ass, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. All right. Dealing with lighting is just such a pain. Let's go down to GY. It's the first one. I'm not sure I can mirror, if I add an array to this thing, is it going to array with all the sub objects? I don't know. Let's see, Q. Array. No, it's not. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do it manually. Cool, well, that's fine. So select hierarchy, Alt D, GY, 30, say. And Alt D, Y, 30. Cool. Cool. Just doing it so I can make sure. Yes. That's all of them. Great. So we've now created this weird artificial greenhouse just using theoretically glass. I mean, it's not because our, we're faking it with a light, but Blender doesn't really allow us to do it otherwise, so faking it is fine. I like it. Very cool. Now, that should basically be where those shadows are falling, so we should be okay there. So I can come back here now and not have to look at it anymore. Just hide the ceiling entirely. Now, I want to take this sucker and Q. I actually don't even need another. I need to bother. Do I? Hey, let's see. Plate insets. Because of something like that. Do we want it? I don't think we do. I think we're gonna add it here first. Let's just solo. And see, is everything? Yeah, those subdivide there. Okay, cool. But let's not. Create that there. Give that a subdiv. Then R. That a subdiv. These, I actually really like it when this world is not symmetrical, so I'm not too worried about lining everything up properly. But great, yeah. Yeah, do want one here. I'm gonna do that. Okay, now let's try it again. Plate insets. Exceed. Oh, we need to select something. A. Cool. That gives us a lot of funky. And if we come back, yeah. Cool. That seems weird that's not coming all the way down, but whatever. Let's keep playing, see what we can do to it. I do like that though. And I think on our ground, mesh plane. And it's going to be scale. Okay, great. Let's just serve these two for right now. Okay, and cool, sure. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so come to here, tab. We can just fix this though. It's a cool thing about this space, this process. Cool. Sure. That worked. I don't like that line though there though. Oh, we'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, come back. This one. Add a cut there because I like that. And great. 3. This one, this one, this one. Oh, good deal. Cool. And then this one. And this one. No. Too much selected still. This one, this one. Cool. So now we've, basically brought back our farmland underneath that stuff. And we did the same thing over here too. And in the process, just added some weird, troughs, but they look fine. It's no big deal. Tab, this one, tab. That one, and that one, sure. Alt-E along normals. Take it down. Cool. Yeah. That looks good to me. So we fixed our ground. And then this, Control A, rotation scale. Let's solo it. 1, 2, Control R. Yeah, it's roughly cubed. Great. Now come back. A, Shift Q. Oh, I can't do it in edit mode. Quick displace. Cuts. 10. Strength 1. That's giving us some more. Cuts 20. Okay, let's see what that looks like now. Yeah, okay, that's bumpy. Let's give it a strength of 5. No. 1.2. Oh, comes back out, I see. Strength 2. Okay, tab A. And then cement 1 with 1 cut. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's starting to feel like ground. Cool. Don't need a lot. Just that'll be fine. Let's make sure it's in room. Yeah. So our thing will touch to it. And turn back on our ceiling and see 8. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Time to maybe start giving it some materials. Let's see what the hell we're doing. Where are we at? 34? Kicking ass. Okay. Shaders. Me. Is that one that I made? Is this landscape? Yep, dirt nail grass. On that. And then this one, we'll keep using shading append materials. And sure, that looks good. Our flow, hard object or hard UV? Let's try hard object to start with. this off to the other side. I need to see close area. Still quite dark, but now we can take our sun, give it a strength of 10. That feels like it could be doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's kind of neat looking, if nothing else. Particularly when we give it some fog, I think it'd be cool. Okay. And now we come to our next fun thing, which is how the hell do we get plants to only grow in that shady area or underneath the area? Because we need a reverse to the upward obstruction. And I don't think upward obstruction goes in reverse, unfortunately. I wish it did. I think what we might do is, well, we can just, let's see, first off, let's take a look at this thing. This isn't too bad, so maybe we just do that. B, just grab these faces here. Okay, we don't need to be exact, we're just kind of going for close. Problem solving, I like it. Okay, so those are our areas then. That become a vertex group. We can assign and call it crops. So crops should only grow there. Then a room here, and I'm going to create move, new collection, structure, and we'll move that into this room here. And this, we're just going to rename it to dirt, just so we know. Okay, so and those are in diffusers. Good. Yep, we're right. Okay. So, what do we want to do? Just use corn, maybe? Sure. Geoscatter, emit from dirt. We want to browser select. Okay, for me, corn. We'll grab those. And pretty deep. Scatter assets. Cool. 1 second. I'm going to turn on the fan in here. It's starting to get warm. There we go. Sure. I know it's huge. Fine, whatever. And then in our system, we want culling mask. We want to be only in crops. And we want an upward obstruction of structure. And we're going to try turning it on, saving and turning it on. It's a lot of corn. Seems like it's going where we want, though. Let's check what the light looks like. Ceiling on. I think it might be a bit big. Let's check our photographer exposure. Give us some more light so we can see what's actually happening now. Is it going on the outside? It is a little. It's not too bad. I don't hate that actually. It's kind of cool. Maybe let's try crops. I'm gonna just turn off geoscatter for right now. Select this bad boy here. Crops. W subdivide. 1, sure. Control minus. Yeah. Control I and remove. So I just shrunk down our crops by half of a cube that we had before. Let's see. Yeah, that's inside on that one. I don't mind if it goes just outside. I want to try to keep it mostly contained. Yeah, it looks mostly contained. That, my friends, is sweet. Yeah. We'll come back to geoscatter here. And I'm going to have it proximity, repel, structure by just a little bit. So that'll push it out. Go to a minimum of 1 maybe. Yeah, pushes it back from that thing just a touch. And then let's repel it one more time from diffusers, but only like 0.5. That'll just keep it back from those poles slightly. Yeah, should help it prevent it from intersecting if we do any close-ups to it. That is kind of awesome. We have now created a farm space in here. I like it. And we're doing it with, again, these weird wood platforms, which is going to seem out of place in this, Cybertron landscape, and that's kind of the point. But Grace, I love it when a plan comes together. It's working. Let's maybe do some more fun stuff. Let's take this, and by fun stuff, I mean I'm just going to keep adding to the room. Come here. I'm going to L. No, it's that whole thing. Ooh, well, okay. Plus X faces. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. Is there one on the other side too? It doesn't look like it lines up exactly, but let's take these 3, 5, whatever, and extrude. And we're gonna go 300 meters, which should take us all the way across, right? Yeah, we're going a little bit beyond, but that's fine. Cool, so that gives us kind of a neat little walkway. And here are 150. No, doesn't need to be that much. It's thinking. Please don't die. Please don't die. Cool. Let's just do it by hand. Create like that many. 35 seems good. I like it. Okay. And solos, just so we're kind of a complicated space, so it gets a little bit tricky sometimes. But 3, Shift G, coplanar. Cool. That gives us those, which is what we wanted. Tab, Shift Q, plate inset. Nice. We are getting some intersections coming out the other way. Let's cut it depth down to 2. Does that give us anything? It still is, but F9. I'm not going to subdivide it. But indent margin of 0.2. Cool. And max of 3. Again, we are getting like that's a negative face that's poking up from underneath here, which we could cut down a little bit, I suppose, by cutting reverse down to like 5%. So they mostly just go out, which is fine. Just adding interest. Maybe we can F9 now and take that back to 3. Yeah. Cool. That's nice. I like it. Kind of a walkway down the center, which we will enhance on by coming back in here and grabbing this. Let's put first off, let's put a person here, make sure we know our scale. This is huge, I think. Judging from the size of the corn, this is huge, but this is also not made for people, so it doesn't necessarily have to be door sized, as long as it's at least door sized. Yeah, there's our person, right? Like this is a large space. Okay, so let's make a large hole in it. And there's a tunnel. So there's an entrance tunnel now coming into this space there. And on this side, there's an exit tunnel going the other direction. Cool. And now I'll look at my ceiling again, because now I want to see it. Where am I? Here we go. Display as textured. Right? Yeah. Cool. So there's our space coming in. Now this is what I was afraid of a little bit, is we're getting some bleed holes on the side there, which I don't really want. Tab. Can I select that tire side there and E out, and this entire side here? No. This to here, yeah, and E out, and then that might help us just in general, I think. Yeah, it does. That kind of cuts that bleeding out. And this to here, let's just go E up, and this to here, and up. Let's take a look. Yeah, yep. That's better. Okay. I'm gonna make this and this same materials. Just gonna darken everything down a little bit, but not much. And I think I might change the scale on it just slightly. Let's see. Here we go. Scale 0.01. That makes them bigger for sure. 0.05. Let's just see. Does that feel right to me? I'm not really gonna be able to see them anyway, but I think that feels good to me. Cool. Okay. Continuing on. This is just looking neat. Now all this stuff. I can just actually get rid of everything collection, right? Yeah, cool. Don't have to worry about it showing up now because we don't want it. We just want this lower stuff here. Now, we could add a few things here into it now. Let's do that with big, medium, small stuff. Water Village. Let's see what we got in the way of buildings, platforms that we can just use here. Buildings are kind of silly at this point because, there's no rain. People don't really need roofs when there's not buildings, but on the other hand, they also look cool. So, but we could add platform here. Let's just see if we want to, or if we want to do more tech stuff, or both. I don't know why there's a platform there, and we could just continue doing it with the diffuser. It might be better. Maybe let's just do that. Keep it simple. Let's just edit diffuser. And now Shift A, mesh plane. Oh, that edits all of them, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't want to do that because they're all just clones of each other. So I have to do it as a separate thing. Shift A, mesh, platform, plane. Not a platform, but, and then grab this and link the material, or link the modifiers, and we just do it as a separate object now. Cool. And I'm just going to turn it. Ooh, because it's its own thing now, I can actually change it up. That's good too. Because we maybe don't want to be 10 meters on a pillar distance now. Maybe we want to be like 4 meters on a pillar distance now, just for this one, or even less. Go to 3. Cool. And turn it off in edit mode. And plane. Something like that. Cool. And then great. Just grab this thing and EZ. Kind of ladder going up. Nice. Again, just adding things that make the space look more filled in and done. And maybe on this one here, give it a connection to that. No. Not like that, maybe. 7. Turn off the ceiling. Still gonna get in my way. There we go. To like right there. It still comes in. Is that gonna be, well, it's all part of diffuse still, right? Or is this object? No, that's not diffusers. Let's move it to diffusers. Okay. Cool, good enough. And then take it and Alt-D and bring another one. Actually, let's not do that. A Shift-D right over here. So it's the same object. And let's take this and up to there. And then I don't know if we would build a cross. I was thinking I'd build a cross, but I don't think we would because they're going to want to keep literally as much space here as is possible. Okay. L. Okay, grab that, this, and this. Shift-D. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, like I said, we don't want to cover up any of the light because this is their food production. But we'll just put a space like on either side of it like that. We might run some cables across it too. And then back and edit and 2 EY EX minus 3. How much did it go? 3. So it's not minus. Okay. EX3. Gonna give us a long platform there. I don't know why, but yeah, why not? Save ourselves again. Cool. And then we didn't really give a ladder up to this thing, did we? Ladder there. Cool. Again, keep it different. A ramp on that one. Yeah, cool. Ramps are neat. And do a ramp on this one too. Cool. Couple of fun things like that. Cool, cool, cool. And let's edit again. 3L 7. Shift D, G. To here. Something like that. All right, let me just edit this one. E. Cool. Just a neat little platform. I like it. Okay, where are we at? 101. Doing good. Okay. So let's keep at it. I want to select this sucker and 3 and 3 and 3. Shift G, normal. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Shift Q, cells. We want pool size of 1% with 5 cuts. 8. Cut at 8. Yeah, 8 is better. Grab that. Give it a, we've been doing yellow. I like yellow. Let's keep it up. Yellow. See if that's too many. It's still a lot. Ceiling. It's still way more than I want of lights, even at 1%. Tab. Select random, and I want to select 0.8 of them. I just X and delete vertices. Much better. So I got some lights now, but not nearly as many. Cool. Yes, what we wanted. Cool. Now, let's keep at it. This bad boy here. All those, tab, shift Q, cables, 0.025. Oh, wait, no. Shift Q, settings, kill dynamic scale. Okay. Great. I'm just going to delete a couple of them. Sometimes that's easier than just making it work right. Just get rid of the ones you don't want. Okay, a couple cables there. And cables there. Sure. A couple cables there. Again, keeping it very straightforward. And here. It goes long again. Too many of those are long, so let's cut them back up. This one we will adjust. There we go. I wanted to get them crossing over that opening. Like that. I'm not even sure how much we'll notice it, but I like having just some random cables here and there. It's fun. Okay. This bad boy again. Tab. Let's just do Shift G, normal. Grab that. Tubes amount 50. Depth of 0.25. Cool. Maybe even a little more than that. Put up like 0.5. Make some slightly bigger pipes. Align 10. Min. Max of 50. Just to give us some long ass cables, or pipes too. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking nice. I like that. F9. Offset of maximum of 1. So they come out some. Maybe a bit more. Maximum of 3. Yeah, all right. Cool. Well, 3 might be a bit much, actually. Let's just go 2. Yeah. Nice cables there, or pipes there. Sure, let's do the same thing on the other side. Shift G, normal, tab, Shift Q, tubes, seed. Great. Got pipes going that way and that way. It's kind of random mode, which I like. And I'm curious here. Do I want to make one going across or something going across? Up higher, just again, more interest? I think we might. Here, or even, no. Yeah. Yeah, these 3. Here, here, and here. Face, poke faces. 1, Shift hide. 1, Control minus. Cool. Q, circle. That works for me. 3, unhide. And kill my ceiling just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And E300 right across to the other side. Cool. $50. Cool. Actually, plus. Let's do them one at a time. Just because I got them selected now. Q. Utility. Plate inset. Interesting. Let's not go quite that far. Let's just take it to depth of like 1. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah. Control R. 75, this one. Make this one a bit smaller. Control plus. Okay. Shift Q. Plate insets. Give it a seed. Cool. Good deal. Control R, 50 again. There's a seed. Nice. That one intersects with some of those other pipes, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And that'll give us some potentially interesting shade cut through. Not really, but it does break that up there a little bit, which is cool. And I think when we add a cloud to it, it'll be fine. Now, do we want to do much to our ceiling? I don't know that we really need to. I feel like it's fine. We could, I suppose. Now, or do we leave it big? That's a big shape is the thing. But it's going to mess with my light otherwise, which I'm not super into. Well, maybe not much. Let's see. This bad boy. Tab. 3 and 3. Shift G, normal. Okay, great. Shift Q. Loop extrudes. 1, 2, 3. Undo. First off, has this thing been? Yeah, it has been. Not dynamic. Oh, so it's just huge for some reason. Oh, well, let's see. Extrude 1. I'm gonna go off. Okay, that's better. Max distance of 1. Grab all 3. Do not loop from source. 1.5, 0.25. Cool. Cuts. I'm gonna cut 1 a bit more. And it's gonna freak out at me. Okay, let's make it go a bit more than 1. F9. Let's go to like 1.5. Really, all I want to do is just break up that mass shape there when we look at it from down here. I feel like that does that, at least somewhat. Let's see. It's time to set a camera up anyway. So we have photographer with a clip end of 300. We know we're not more than that. Well, 400 just because we have a diagonal across. And lens, anamorphic, 35, resolution, Z wide. Come down. So we're like that for our first shot, something like that. Let's see. It does break up that more, which is good. Okay, save. So we know we want to do some fog too, just because this whole world is kind of that way. So let's just accept it. Ground fog, so it's thicker at the bottom. No, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna do guard ray fog noise. Fog it up. And it's what? 10. So if we dimensions y of 300 and x of 100 and z of 100. Set it to the center. We need to make it a bit wider. There we go. And we'll just make it a bit bigger just so it goes with that. And, a bit taller too. Covers everything. Control A, rotation scale, 0. See what our fog looks like. Very, very foggy. We figured as much density of like 0.1, 0.05. Yeah. And color, again, we're going to go to that like not quite that saturated. Okay. Now, light. Our sunlight was 10. If we take it back down to 1, 1's not bad. Maybe 2. So we're seeing this from that. I haven't put in the plants yet, but I can visualize. I mean, I can just turn them on anytime, right? But geoscatter just to see, I suppose. Just slows us down so much when they're on. There's our farming. Cool. I feel like that is looking pretty good. We also still have a bit more materializing to do that I want to do. So let's nuke the plants. These pipes should be something different. We'll go with that orange, I think. But mine at all. Dirty worn orange. Seems good. This side also. Now this bad boy, let's just come over to them. I'm just going to grab all these cables and join them together. I don't know if we even see them much, but gone yellow. Sure, just to try something out. Is that really all that we've got that we've added? I think that might be. Now I want to do on the ceiling tab. I just want to try something. I keep trying to make this work and it keeps being weird on me, but Okay, tab, Shift Q, axis extrude. Ten, 1, 10. Does it give me anything? It feels like it's not working. And I want it to work. It's annoying me. That's a cool look when it works. That's right. But it does not seem to want to. I just want to make like neat things. Why do you not make neat things? Presets. Anything? No, it's still not even like creating them. Well, whatever. You know what I'm gonna do? And you can kiss my ass, people. Do Shift G, normal. So it's all that going down, right? Yep. And then we're gonna make that a vertex group, assign, and then we're gonna come to collection. Shift A, that's at a call all those. Cool. And collection 10, we're going to call it antenna into collection. Should have put stuff in it first, but whatever. Antenna. Great. Seth objects. Kai's. Want to grab a couple of them. Two. I do one at a time. Fine. 3, 6, 9. Great. Yes, if it was the actual sun, but it's not. I'm just using a sunlight object. But you are absolutely correct. Or always below you, depending on how where your basis is. But yeah. But this is just another big light somewhere out inside the sphere. The sphere is 10,000 kilometers thick, so it doesn't really. But you're absolutely correct. That would be true. Geoscatter. That. Let's turn them on first. Generate 0 instances, more than the security threshold. What? Distribution. It's per meter squared, 0.2. Just give us any. Scale. Grow. I don't think it gave us any. That's bizarre. All right, fine. Let's do it again, see what happens. Get rid of that. Okay, so this is our antenna 2. Oh, browser selection. That's why. Viewport selection. No. Still 0. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are you being this way? Okay. Cube 1 is ceiling, right? Yep. Okay. Viewport selected. Antenna 2. Yes. Scatter objects. Okay, you're being fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna worry about it. Delete. And we'll do it another way. Cool. Shift Q, cells. Great. E. Tab. E. Cool. E. E. Select random. Deselect. 0.5. E. Select random. E. Select random. E. Cool. A. Tab. Shift Q. Utility. Plate insets. Reverse of 1%. Subdivision 1, 2, 3. Even off. And depth max of 10. Yeah, cool. That gives us something fun. F9, I'm just gonna get rid of our indent down to like 0.02. See if that makes it a little better. Yeah, that fixes up some of that geometry just a bit. Cool. I like that. And save. And I think we'll give it a different material just to jump it out a little bit, although it's going to probably not make that much difference because it's dark up there. We'll give it the distressed hull and tab A, U, cube project, because it's UV. Yes. Yeah, you can't even super see it, but they're there. Actually, maybe not that one. Maybe we'll give it Blender Guppy plating shader. Yeah, there's a few lights in there too. Kind of fun. Nice. Okay. You can definitely see the striations of light as you come up, even if you can't see it down here from our initial camera angle, which is good. Let's put a person here. We'll use some Water Village people again. Let's try this guy here. Cool. Let's just rotate him around. Cool. And where do we want to bring him? Try to avoid tangenting so much with that pole without keeping him right down the center too. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, okay. Again, dark, but that's fine. Let's grab another dude with a basket because he's working. Cool. And let's see, there's not going to be any plants up here because we're on the structure. So we can move him all the way over. Not have to worry about getting covered up there. So he can be lit too, which is nice. Yeah, let's see if that lights him up. Light him up. Yeah, a little. Cool. And maybe one or two more people. Let's grab this old lady because old ladies are awesome. Okay, just drop back out. Let's see. Cool. I will rotate her kind of that way, maybe. Yeah. I'll just keep her lit if I can. What the heck? Is she going underground? No. Is there a... Oh, there's a down there. Of course, that's the problem. All right, well, we're just gonna... It's on him too. I see now. We're just gonna fix that. E... No, not that one. This one. There we go. I was like, what's going on? There we go. And this guy, yeah, he's good. Yeah, that's better now. Cool. And I don't think we'll see anybody up there on that upper level, but let's look and see. Yeah, it's pretty dark up there right now. I think that's okay. Let's do... Do an idle woman. Yeah, sure. Kind of trying to avoid the hats if I can. Mhm. Can just... Where's our camera? Oh, there's our camera just sitting high up. That's... Is there anything... We don't move our camera. Yeah, we do. Although we're going to be in... Well, no, because we're not underneath, so there won't be any plants there, will there? Let's see. Pretty good. Maybe let's brighten it up just a little bit. Just Let's raise our exposure up just a titch. Oh, it's going to be very, very dark, which is sometimes what I want, but oh, I don't want these guys. New collection people, because I want to be able to nuke this entire collection thing here. Yep. Yeah. Save. Turn back on geoscatter. Let's see what we got. That's a fun starting one for this, I think. I am good with that. Looks good to me. I'm just gonna turn off the floor. I like it. Great. Okay, folks. Well, we're a little bit over time anyway, but I think we've got what I wanted, and the lighting experiment definitely worked. We created this sort of diffuse section for farming underneath those glass plates, and it's fake, but it works. I think we're in good shape. There's our glass here. And let's just double check our material. I'm just gonna make it fully bright all the way up. There we go. That was the only thing I thought I wanted to do. IOR of 1.5. Sure. Doesn't super matter, but while I'm there. And yeah. All right. I will be back again tomorrow and we'll do some more cool stuff. All right, folks, have a great rest of your day. Go make something cool.